My name's Glen Gondo. I'm in the sushi business. Sushi has been around over 200 years. The sushi bars in Japan are very expensive. The chefs are artists. They're very disciplined and very motivated to make the customer happy. And they always want to give the finest product to the customer. And so I think the different vision of sushi in Japan and sushi in the United States are completely different. The Japanese people eat with their eyes. They look at what the food looks like and how it feels in their mouth, and how it tastes. So I guess sushi is so important to the Japanese culture. My mother and father started the first Japanese restaurant in Texas in 1965. It was a 300 seats restaurant, but it was sitting on the floor, tatami style. So you had to take off your shoes and sit on the floor and eat. Houstonians didn't like sushi in those days. But I think what happened was a lot of the artists from New York or Los Angeles started eating sushi, and musicians would eat sushi on the West Coast and East Coast. And eventually that feeling came down to Houston. And the young kids started liking sushi. And I did a lot of catering, like weddings and stuff, and opened a live sushi bar. As years passed on, sushi became very popular. And I guess I tried to capitalize on that. I first had a sushi bar in Fiesta supermarkets back in '75. Had 8 locations, but it didn't do so well, and so it stopped. And then I went to a Christmas party, and I met Martinato, who was the senior president of HEB, and asked what I did. I said, well, I'm catering sushi. And then a week later, he invited me to the Zoo Gala and asked me if I wanted to do a sushi bar in Friendswood. And I said, sure. And then we opened it. Of course, I was still apprehensive because I didn't make that much money with Fiesta. So I was apprehensive. But the first week, we ran out of food. I think we did around $15,000 the first week. It was a big hit. And then they wanted me to open another one, and it was a big hit. And then the word got around to other HEB managers. They wanted the sushi bar in their store. So that first year, I opened 30 locations. One store was in McAllen. I was kind of apprehensive. I don't know if that's going to go, McAllen, Texas. But sure enough, it was another big hit. And now I have over 275 locations with HEB and growing.